They're resetting the mausoleum steps. A few years ago we noticed that they were starting to shift and roll back, and so we've been working for several years to save the money up to do this project. And this was the year we had planned to do it. Well, they've removed the steps, and amazingly they found that there's a basement underneath the building that runs the entire length of the building. We didn't find anything particularly interesting in there. We thought we might, but we didn't. They've removed the steps, they've leveled it all off, they're remortared, and now they're in the process today of starting to put them back, which is quite a puzzle. The mausoleum was built in 1869, originally by Mary Richmond for her husband Dean, and by 1888 it had come into quite a state of disrepair from water damage, and so they hired a company from Westerly, Rhode Island, Smith, to come in and rebuild the building. They enlarged it, they raised the roof, they brought in 150 tons of granite. And when they brought the granite in, they didn't have a wagon big enough in Batavia to take it off the rail cars. And so they had to bring special wagon and derrick from Rhode Island to build the building. It took 4 months to reconstruct it. They took it right down to the foundation. In 1999, we did a site study on it with John Barrow, the architect, and he recommended repointing at that time. And a company called Heister Masonry from Brockport came in and did some work on the building and repointed and flipped some ceiling tiles and things like that. But we noticed that this was happening again, and so we felt it was time to get it fixed. It's been a tough year for the cemetery. This year, 2020, has been tough for everybody, but we've lost 4 giant maple trees. 2 came down in a storm and 2 have just died. We've got about 4 more trees that need to come out, so financially it's been a really tough year for us. If anybody wants to give donations, 22 Fisher Park, Batavia Cemetery Association, we appreciate all the help we can get. We had to cancel our ghost walk this year because of the pandemic, and that's our major fundraiser, so it's been a difficult year for the cemetery as well.